Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Blanco the Slime, and it's time for what to buy this week in GT Online. I do just want to start off by saying that this update isn't complete dog shit like everybody is saying, but it is pretty dog shit in terms of ways to make money. I will put here on screen, this is going to be the bonus money this week. Of course, before we fully dive into the video, take 1 second of your time, hit that like and sub. Hit that like if you enjoy the video, hit the sub if you are new. And let's get into it. So for 40% off, we do have the Sea Breeze. Personally, I can't really recommend this vehicle. It is pretty trash, but we do have some pretty good sales. So just bear with me here. Like I said, the week is not completely trash like everybody is saying. But we do also have 40% off the Rogue. Now, honestly, again, one of the more trash aircrafts in the game. Really can't say that I recommend buying this. So we're not off to a great start with the sales here, but trust me, it does get better. We do have the Annihilator also at 30% off this week. The Annihilator is not horrible. It's not the best helicopter, but it's definitely not too bad. I could say that I somewhat recommend it. And then, of course, we do have 30% off the Nebula Turbo. Honestly, the car is pretty decent, but nothing too special. I mean, if you like the look of it, then by all means, go ahead. Next up, we have the Vapid Ellie at 30% off. Honestly, for $339,254 for the sale price, you really can't go wrong. It's a great looking car, and it's really fun to drive. So I can honestly say that I definitely recommend getting the Vapid Ellie. The customization is pretty decent as well. And like I said, the performance ain't too bad, especially, you know, all things considered in the class that it's in, being a classic car and stuff. It's really not bad. But next up, we have 30% off the old Dominator. Now, honestly, the car is pretty good, but there is a newer Dominator that's much better, so this one kind of just aged out. Next up, we have 40% off the Bestia, the Grotti Bestia. Honestly, really good car. Pretty decent customization, pretty good performance, very unique car, and I honestly do recommend purchasing it. Now, one of the better SUVs in the entire game is the Baller STD, and it is 40% off this week. This is one of the better vehicles available this week on sale, so definitely get your hands on that. Next up, we have 40% off the Weaponized Tampa. Now, don't get it twisted, this car is very underrated and very underspoken about. The Weaponized Tampa is a very solid vehicle, especially if you get the upgrades in your bunker. To get this thing fully kitted out, I definitely recommend grabbing it. Next up, we have the Draugr. Honestly, the best off-road vehicle in the entire game, in my opinion. One of the better cars in the entire game. And I wish it had an HSW upgrade, but anyway, it's only 1.1 million this week. Definitely a must buy. Next up, we have the Zaruso coming in again at 1.1 million, 40% off. Can't really say I recommend it, but it is a pretty good car despite all the hate that it gets, so I'd say you could go ahead and grab it. Next up, 40% off of the Hydra. Honestly, with the F1 Raiju being in the game, why even purchase a Hydra or any other jets? But 40% off the Hydra is still really good. And I can say that I do recommend buying it. I would just get the F-160 first, get the Hydra after. But anyway, let's move down to the casino for our prize ride this week. We have the Grotti Furia. Honestly, one of the coolest looking cars in the entire game, and the fact that you can get it for free at the casino this week, I would definitely stay on top of your wheel spins this week. Do keep in mind, if you're GTA Plus, you get 2 wheel spins a day instead of 1. So definitely take advantage of that, as this car is like over $2 million, and it's actually a really good car. We're gonna go ahead and give it a live spin. I usually never win for you guys on live. Doesn't look like we are here either, but we did get mystery. Mystery is pretty cool, so let's see what we get. Oh, it's a car. It's the Akuma. Okay, so we got a Dinka Akuma as the mystery vehicle. So we didn't get the actual prize ride, but we got a different car. And honestly, I'll take it. I mean, a free vehicle is a free vehicle. I usually win clothing whenever I do these spins live. For my regulars who are here on the channel, who are here every week, because again, this is a weekly series. For you guys who are here every week, you know I always get clothing, so we'll take mystery, definitely not bad. But definitely get to the casino and spin this week, because the Grotti Furia is absolutely amazing. And honestly, really good car. Now, moving on to the LS Car Meet. For the prize ride, you got to place top 3 for 3 days in a row in order to get the Pegassi Infernus Classic. Honestly, it's a pretty good vehicle, and to be able to get it for free is not bad. So I would definitely suggest doing it if you got some buddies to win trade with. It's just place top 3 days in a row. So at least it's not 5 days. Sometimes these LS Car Meet challenges could be, you know, placing for 5 days in a row. But your HSW test track vehicle is going to be the Coil Cyclone 2. I would not suggest getting this car It's really not that good. It's actually better without the HSW, which is like crazy to say. I don't even understand how that's possible, because HSW usually makes the vehicles cracked out, but definitely avoid the Coil Cyclone 2. But now we do have two really good vehicles here that I do want to mention. Of course, that's the Dubachi Exemplar right here to the left, and then this one here in the middle, the Vapid Click. Don't worry about it, it's pretty dog shit, but the Inverto Coquette is really good, and I believe it's a removed vehicle, so definitely get your hands on the Inverto Coquette. This is a classic OG, very nostalgic car in GTA. It's really dope, and I think they added new customization to it not that long ago. Definitely gets my my vote. And then of course that Dubachi Exemplar, as I said, to the left here. Both of these vehicles are gas, so some pretty good heat in LS Car Meet. Nothing too crazy, but nothing, you know, nothing too bad either. But let's go ahead and check out Simeons. And off rip, we have the Pegassi Vaca. I never knew how to pronounce it all this time. The game's been out for over a decade, and still I don't know if it's Vaca or Vaca. But all I do know is that it's an iconic vehicle. It is dope. Don't expect much in the form of customization, because obviously it's very old, but it is a very dope car, and it only costs like $220,000 or something like that. So definitely pick up the Vaca this week. Next up, we do have the Wolfsbane, and honestly, out of all the motorcycles, it's not one of the better ones. There are a handful that are better in my opinion, so I wouldn't stress too much getting it. Next up, we do have the Ocelot Lynx here in Simeons, and there was a point that this car was like glory, you know, like in terms of the Speed King and stuff like that, before HSW, like back in the days on older generation. But honestly, I can't really recommend the vehicle nowadays. It's not the greatest. And then these two things right here, I mean, Canis Bodhi and this LE whatever, I don't know how to pronounce that, but the Canis Bodhi and this other vehicle, honestly, pretty poop. So pretty poopy this week at Simeons. Nothing too crazy so far. The best thing about this week has been the discounts. At Luxury Autos, we have the new Nissan Maxima and that wide body, you know, Cheetah Classic. And honestly, I can recommend buying it. A lot of people hate it because not too much customization, but I personally still think it looks sick, and I definitely suggest grabbing it. But anyway, your FIB priority file this week is going to be the brute force file, and that will pay you $316,000. Do keep in mind it costs $20,000 to start it up, but that is the priority file this week. And for your salvage yard robberies, we're going back to no claimable vehicles here at the Sad Yard. But we do have the Pegassi Ignis, the Bravado Buffalo, and the Albany Cavalcade XL available for heist, for robbery, whatever you want to call it. You can see the prices there on the screen. I really wish the Pegassi Ignis was a claimable vehicle, but you know, we can't expect too much from the Sad Yard. We just had claimable vehicles last week. It is double money on the time trials, as I stated in the beginning of the video, so definitely get your time trials done this week. This is going to be the location for your regular time trial and your HSW. So now instead of making $350, you can make $700,000 between the two of them, being that it is double money. So like I said, the week is not completely trash. There's a few redeeming qualities. The double money on the time trials is decent. The double money on the favor work is not that great, but we do have some pretty good sales. So overall, the week is decent. It's alright. It ain't the worst, but it also ain't the best. But anyway, that does conclude our video of what to buy this week in GTA Online, the weekly series that I do here on the channel. Remember, if you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up. If you are new, hit the subscribe button, join the Slime Squad, and turn on the bell notification so you can stay up to date with all uploads. Until the next video, peace out, boys.